Hello and welcome to the channel. Let's continue Hollow Knight. And last time I finished the last level on the Colosseum of Fools. So let's start. Even though I finished everything there is to do inside the Colosseum, there are still a few things I can do here. So I actually want to do that. Okay, let's go with this build. And here we go. There are a few interesting things to find here, if I remember correctly. Which admittedly isn't always the case. But anyway, speaking of memory, and here is the guy. I do really like Hollow Knight, even though Silksong was was a bit annoying, so to speak. I do want to continue playing games similar to this. Okay. So I do want to play any game that I can think of that's similar with this. I'd like to play. And Voidrot, I can't pronounce it, is on sale right now. So maybe I do consider the possibility of playing that game. Interesting. Alright, and that's it. When he gives a simple key. I don't think there's anything left for me to use this. I was pretty sure there are more things to discover here. So now I'm quite disappointed that it's just a simple key. Okay. Well, normally a simple key is very useful. But not right now. Speaking of useful, I could go to the Deep Nest and find the Grim Troop. They're probably there. I think that's where you find them first. Maybe I'm wrong. Can't remember anyway. Mark of Pride, and what is it? Long nail. And I'll use the Wayward Compass. Okay. And last time I wanted to fight all the grabs So let's see, before anything else, I want to see where the rest of them are. Okay, so we have 2 in green path, or rather 1 in green path and 1 in the Queen's Gardens, and 1 in the fungal wastes. Presumably 3 of them. Alright. Okay, so let's go to the Queen Station. Actually, where have I... Perfect. I can go directly to the King Station now. And from there I'll travel to the Queen Station. Right. I just noticed you can go up here. Is there anything? There is. Okay, good to know. Yes. And let's travel. And Queen Station. Most of what I get from finding the grabs is geo, and it's not very useful right now. But anyway, okay, need to. So I do go from the fungal wastes. Alright, I hope I'm not misunderstanding how to actually get there. I hope the way is through Deep Nest, just like I think it is, and I'm not going the wrong way again. Hopefully. Alright, I'm going the right way. So as I was saying, I really like this game, and I want to play a game similar to this in feel and style. And so any suggestion on good Metroidvanias or 2D and how is it? In this, like, in this style. I appreciate. Right, and I found the wall and probably a monster. Okay. Maybe. Right, maybe this one is. No, probably also a monster. No. So this one is also a monster. I wonder if the collector put them there, or whether he also got confused by their appearance. I don't remember reading a description of those. Assumes the shape of a harmless creature to lure prey, luring an enemy close by pretending to be a weak little grub. Very cunning. Unfortunately for them, I eat these grubs as soon as I see them. Interesting. So, from reading this, my theory is that the collector didn't intentionally gather them to confuse anyone. He also thought they were grubs. And the hunter too doesn't really care what they are and just eats them whole as soon as he sees them. Which also means he's eating grubs, now that I think about it. Which... WDF, Hunter. You eat those little crabs. Why? I guess a hunter got to hunt. But they're not much of a trophy. In any case. Okay, I'm not going to test my luck. And there she is. My good friend, you wear that bright mark of relationship. Then you've met her perhaps. Her who'd guard the mark, the gendered child. A spiritly thing, isn't she? Pale gift to the nest and the beast, and fair trade for sacrifice made. Long she's been distant. I'd too, our spirits well were she to grace us a visit home. It do. Our spirits well were she to grace us a visit home. Okay. Hehe. Oh, I'm sorry. Old memories cause my mind to wander on such silly diversions, especially when I am oh so far-missed. And you hit her once on the noggin and she's gone. Noggin, what a silly word. Anyway. And maybe she has more to say.
Home.
My dear, aren't you so kind, checking again on my well-being? I'm ever the caring host. I can't understand why more don't visit in your manner. Now, you won't mind while I take just a little bite, just a leg, perhaps? A full belly is the best path to happiness. Okay, doesn't seem like I can hit her. Even though I've tried before and I failed just like now. I wanted to try again. Maybe I can read her thoughts eventually. Perfect. And now that I'm in the distant village, this is perhaps where I find them. No. So either they haven't appeared yet, or you find them in Dirtmouth, which I highly doubt is the case. Alright, so where next? Where to next? I'm going to the Queen's Gardens. I think that's the best way. Now that I remember the Queen's Gardens, I keep forgetting the quest with the grave here and the white flower. What was it? Anyway, eventually. Alright, I'm dumb. Ah, here it is. Perfect. And so a last one. And with the last one, I think it's a good chance to visit the hunter and see if he has anything to say. Though I highly doubt, since I haven't gathered enough of the journal for him to give me anything. Right, I'll travel back to the King's Station and from there to the gardens. Rather not gardens, green path, okay. However it's called. In any case. Perfect. And as for the dream enemies that I want to fight to gather all the essence, there is the false knight. That is the only one I can think of, and the others at the sanctuary. Okay, there's something here. Probably a journal or a seal. Okay. Alright, too late. Remember first finding these, and I thought they were so annoying and hard to deal with. Imagine that. Okay, he's somewhere here. Perfect. And let's see, does he have anything to say? Haha, your journal grows fat and full. Only those last few rare beasts remain left to stock. Search the kingdom's corners, complete the journal, earn your well-deserved reward. Okay, I encountered 139 of 148 and completed only 103. So I'm still very far away. He does give sort of a reward for your efforts. So maybe I'll think about doing whatever. Alright, and that's the last one. What was up here? Weird. Anyway, so now I can get back to the Forgotten Crossroads and fight that false knight in his dreams. I could also fight... I don't really wanna fight that guy. He's too annoying. Alright. And I'm almost there. Let's go. I'm going to receive whatever the grabs have to give. And I think that's all of them. How do I zoom out? Yeah, I can't see like that. In any case, it appears that I have everything. As far as secrets go, I haven't gotten to the top of the crystal peak where you can get one of these, a pale ore, I think. I don't need it, so okay. And let's see what happens once you find all the grabs. It gives you a lot of geo and a very useful charm. Oh, also pale ore. There's a lot of pale ore in this game, isn't there? I haven't quite counted how much. Okay, King's Idol. Great. This game is very generous with geo. Can't say the same thing about the sequel. Grabfly's Elegy. And now, if you leave, I don't know if I need to go to a bench or not. I probably need to go to a bench. Oof. Am I making this? That was very lucky. Alright, I can heal. Perfect. Now if I go sit at the bench, probably, and I'll sit here, see if our friend has anything new to say. What's this? My vengeful gift has warped within you. You've twisted it into something else. Oh ho ho ho, I knew it, my friend. You're a marvel. Your essence has melded with the spell. You must have found a powerful source to transform it in such a unique, expressive way. That scream, distorted in such a way, it's not within the skills of us snails to do such a thing. Wherever you draw this new power from, it's not a place my kind ever thought to look. Okay. Interesting. So he has some things to say about my skills. Not much. Do you wear a lot of charms at once? It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Mixing and matching them to get the perfect combination. I don't know whether you've noticed, but some charms seem to like each other. Yes, when charms like each other, they shine even brighter and sing even more sweetly. Even more reason to try all sorts of fun and surprising combinations of charms. You'll show me whenever you have a new favorite, right? It's a bit of a sin to wear too many charms at once, isn't it? Sometimes less is more, Yes, you shouldn't try to crown one more charms than you can handle. The effect could be positively overwhelming. My dapper gadfly, would you care to know how charms are made? I don't often tell my customers what, with the truth being a little morbid, but you're a sharp one, so you may have guessed already. Few ways a charm appears, but mainly it's from final wish. A dying bug's potent desire crystallized into these gorgeous, powerful trinkets. Now, don't go getting too sad. There are exceptions, of course, and really it's quite beautiful. Makes them all the more precious, Just think of all the little bug souls that went into creating your collection. It's like a crowd of strangers in your pouch, or purse, or wherever it is you keep them. Okay. Right. I'm missing 3 more charms. Now that I see the blue lake, I think I find something here. I found Tiso last time, but I think I can also find the other guy. Yes, here he is. Quirrell. Again we meet, my sword friend. Here at last I feel at peace. Twice I've seen this world and thought my service may have stripped the first experience from me. I'm thankful I could witness its beauty again. Hollowness is a vast and wondrous thing, but with as many wonders as it holds, I've seen more none quite so intriguing as you. Ha! My flattery returns only silent stoicism. I like that. I like that very much. Incredible. And then I sit with him in his final moments. And that's it. Maybe I could have read his thoughts. Though to be honest, to meet him in his final moments all smelly like that. To live an age yet remember so little, perhaps I should be thankful. All tragedy erased, I see only wonders. It's a really beautiful lake. And even more a shame that they didn't make a similar one to that in Silksong. Okay, after many tries, I finally managed to defeat the knight, and here is the video. There isn't any commentary on it, but I tried my best. Okay, enjoy. How much do I need? Okay. Alright, a mask piece. So how much? I'm missing other two pieces, I think. So I have all the soul vessels and maybe I miss one or two mask shards, maybe. Maybe there is one up out the crystal peak and I'm forgetting about it. Either way, let's see. Let's see if I can use this to deal with the guy over here. There is an easy way to deal with him. Okay, that didn't work. There is an easy way to deal with him without fighting him straight up. To just go around and nail everyone else until you've won. Where is my shadow? He should have been here. And I can avoid him by using this. Oh, maybe the other ability. The shadow. Okay. I have an idea. I always have, by the way. Never question. This one, the sharp shadow. Okay. Maybe I can damage him with a sharp shadow. And also there is one more thing I could use. But maybe I won't need it. Yeah, I can damage him that way. Okay, perfect. That is perfect. Alright, that works. Until it doesn't, admittedly. Okay, I think I got everything. Though he's still coming at me. I wonder why. The glade has stilled, it's so quiet, yet I feel failure. In this place I once performed a task, but what was it? It's so hard to recall, surely it was important. How could I forget such a thing? I can go gather my shadow first and then see. He was supposed to protect them, now I destroyed all of them and he has nothing to protect. Perfect. And let's see if I can now defeat him. Yes, and once he has nothing to protect, there's no reason for him to fight even. Okay. Alright, 1,800. So where can I find more essence then? I can't think of anything. Maybe. I'll go to Dirtmouth and I'll see over there if anything changed. And I'll think about what to do then. Maybe I can get the essence by fighting Zot the Mighty over there. Okay, here's cloth. Tiny warrior, I'm glad I could see you again. You've inspired me. I'm about to head off in search of other places and other foes. This quiet town's the perfect stop before I scale the cliffs and head out onto the plains. I'll be off soon. It's a dangerous thing to trek the desolate sands beyond the kingdom. I'll need all my strength to survive them. First though, a good rest is in order. Nola, I'm coming. More challenging foes are out there, somewhere, but none in this ruin could take me to you. So Cloth seeks death in combat. Or so it seems. I don't want to destroy this dude's dream. Never mind that though, I just remembered something. There was a boss fight I completely forgot about. Yeah, there was a guy here. I could fight again, I've never fought him, so... Maybe I'll actually scale the crystal peaks. Even though it won't do me any good at this point in the game. Better than nothing. And I get to do a cool fight. So that's a plus, I think. Okay, so let's see. Can I defeat him? Am I capable? Okay, I kinda rushed him there. Oh, and one of the mask pieces that I need. Perfect. Okay. So let's also go get the last shard. Or how is it called? Maggots, weakest members of the Kingdom of Hollowness, generally looked down upon and forced to do menial labor. Consisting mainly of sweet fat, these helpless creatures make excellent provisions for long journeys. Best roasted over open flame. If they try to bargain for their life, just ignore them. They have nothing to offer. Alright, I'll see it later. Can I damage those guys up there with the sharp shadow? Maybe I can. Frankly, I'm too lazy to try. I just want to get this part over with, so I have the double jump, so it's not like I need any enemy to bounce off of. You can just go get the rare metal. Alright. Okay, I know what to do. And by that I mean fall over and over to the same spikes and hope something will change. I mean this thing, actually. So here we are at the Hollow Nest's crown, and here you can receive this pale ore, and that's more or less it. You can see this statue here that's very important to the lore, and then Hollow Nest. You get off from that cliff, you go back. Okay, so there's nothing off from that side. So let's see where jumping from the cliff gets you. Back to the town, I think. No, it's here. Okay. Interesting. I thought I would fall over to the elevator side. Okay, and you can hit them. And they also kind of slow down. Very interesting. I'm close, so it's fine. I've updated the map, and if I find myself at an impasse, I can always just do the upgrades. I know for a fact I'll be able to win the fight that way. Okay, I just remembered one more fight I had completely forgotten about. Maybe I'll be able to do that one. Yeah, since I'll be able to gather Dream Essence, it will probably not be a problem. Anyway, I went the wrong way, but I'll get there. Okay, now as I'm getting there, it would be a good way to also think about how I'm going to deal with the night. Which I can only think of one way. And that is one way without getting the upgrades. Right. I am doing kind of the original track here, which is unnecessary, but how did I forget about this guy? I was here before. I could have went to fight him. Anyway. Alright, what should I do here? Normally this isn't the best combination. I don't need fluke nest here. I will use this. Or maybe not the quick slash. The long nail. So this is stronger spells. And I need more mana also. Alright, and one more thing. Sprint Master would be good, I guess. So let's see. I'm missing one piece of the mask. I think I got the wrong way. Right. That's fine. And I can also get up from here. Hopefully I will be able to ignore these guys and get up as fast as possible. Ignore. Perfect. Alright. So even if I lose there's still it still won't be that much of a problem. Okay, the same as before. Here I also defeated I forgot how he's called. Anyway, enjoy the fight. As always, if you've watched up until the end of the video, I appreciate it very much, thank you. And see you on the next one, goodbye.